Hi, welcome in. If you are here, you're probably experiencing some big transformations, some endings, some new beginnings, some activations. And if you've landed here, it's for a reason and you are right on time. So I am just going to tap in and get a channeled message for the collective, anybody that's watching this, for your highest good. And then I'm going to pull some cards and we'll go where the energy takes us. Tapping in spirit now. Please bring in any messages that this collective needs to hear for their highest good only. Remove me completely from this and help me be a clear channel, and only bring forward messages that would resonate with this collective and raise consciousness. What do we need to know, Spirit, for this collective? Okay, I'm seeing somebody playing checkers and you're winning. You've got, you're really skilled at this game and you're against an opponent that's like no match. The opponent doesn't know that they're not a good match. The opponent thinks that they are a good match for you. They might even think that they are going to beat you at this. But like, it's nothing to you. You're unbothered. You've got like the game up your sleeve, basically. So you're sitting back and acting like this is a good, fair game and that you've got a good opponent, but you know you're gonna win, and you know you're really good. And I'm really getting that this is like you in life right now. Like, you're feeling like you've got the skill. You've lived through enough experiences that you've got the skill to play this game just really well. Like, you're just really good at it because you've been around the sun enough times and you've been through enough stuff that you're just like, life doesn't shock you anymore. Life doesn't, like, you're like, all right, let's play the game. And now that you've been through as much as you've been through, you can do really well. You can beat your opponents, right? And like, nothing's really a match. Even when people think that they're gonna win, like, you're just that good at it. Yeah, and you win. You know, in this, I see you winning and kind of picking up your pieces and putting the game away and saying good game to your opponent and moving on to the next game. There's just a huge feeling of confidence, like when you're just skilled at something and you're just good at it. And I'm really getting the sense that this is how you are facing life right now. Like, there's a bunch, yeah, sure, there's a bunch of challenges, but you're actually like good at them. Like, little competition or little challenges come up, and for you, you're just like, yeah, it's every day. It's a Tuesday for you, right? Okay, so let's grab some cards. Okay, I'm being brought to the Rider-Waite deck. Spirit, what more does the collective need to know? Hope everyone's doing great. I hope you're really feeling like a winner in your life, because this is good, confident energy. Like, you're ready to take on any opponent. I love it. All right, Spirit, what more do we have for this collective? Knight of Wands. So you're moving forward really fast with a new adventure, or just with your passions. You're living for what you're passionate for now, and you're taking swift action. King of Swords. So Knight of Wands and King of Swords, it's like, yeah, you're going after what you're passionate about, what you know, you have all the confidence here. You're rushing in and taking the bull by the horns and getting done what you want to get done. And you're leading from a place of like, you know what's right for you. You have clarity. You have been around the block. You know what's right for you. You are going to stand in your truth. And so nobody else is like, well, maybe I can win this game. And maybe you should think about this. It's like, no, I've got this. I know. What else for the collective spirit? It's really good, strong, forward movement, passionate, clear energy, and I get the Sun. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's my favorite card in the deck. And you're doing all of this, like moving fast towards your passion and speaking with clarity and from your truth and acting from truth. This can be like telling people, no, this is the way things are going. And this is also just like the game I got in the channeling. Like if people have their own opinions, you standing firm in yours and feeling confident with that. But it's all being influenced by your happiness. This is where you're headed. Nobody's going to take this away from you. Nobody's going to have you lose the game of life, because this is where you're headed. Towards your Sun, towards your happy, towards your new day, towards the thing that you've been dreaming of forever, towards the thing that you've always been saying, like, where's my purpose? Where's my fulfillment? You've always known that you were born for more, and you've tried and tried and tried to become aligned with your highest self, and you've done all of this work, right? And this is what you deserve. This is what you've put in the time and the effort for, and the skill to be able to play the game of life so that you can get to this. Like, this is my birthright. And now you have that confidence, that King of Swords, and that clarity so that you can move fast towards what brings you passion. Because this world, you want to feel passionate about things to get to your happy, right? That's what we want to do. We want to immerse ourselves in things that make us feel lit up and alive and adventurous to be able to be happy. Fulfillment is happiness, right? Or happiness is fulfillment. The Chariot came out, so even more good, fast-moving success, victory. You're using your clarity, your skill, like I can't get it more clear in the cards. And all of you've learned about yourself, and you're speaking from your truth now to do what is right for you, that you're passionate about, to go towards your happy, and you're moving really fast towards it, and you're having success and victory. That's where that confidence while you're playing checkers comes from. It's like, I'm moving, I'm winning, I'm literally winning. Like, it's hard to tell somebody that's winning that, like, maybe they're not that good. Like, you wouldn't tell a pro sports player, like, I don't know, maybe you should go back to these leagues, or maybe you can't. It's like, I'm already great, dude. I'm really good at this. Four of Pentacles, this is telling me that you have all the resources that you need to go after what it is that you want, to go after your happy. You have all the resources that you need to do that. So sometimes maybe in the past we've thought, can I do this? Or how can I move forward with this? This is Pentacles, so this could be career or things that bring us money. So we might be like, oh, do we need to, quit our job to do this? Or do we need to take time off? And can I afford that and all that? And this is the universe really saying, you have everything that you need, all the resources you need. And it might just be like, you have a camera and you're going to be a photographer or something, and like, you have the resources you need. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to get more things before you can do the things. Like, you have the board, the game board, and you have the checkers, and you're a master checker player. It's all you need. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need the nicest checkerboard. You don't need gold little checker things. No, you've got a checkered board. You can play and you can win. You have everything you need to step into this. and you are the Empress. So this is divine feminine energy, and what this is this is not somebody that chases, right? This is somebody that knows their worth. They know how good they are at this, and they're gonna sit back and they'll play the game. They'll engage in the things that they want to do. They'll take the action, but they know they're gonna win. And they're going to sit back and they're going to receive their winnings. It's like they already knew. You saw the end of the DVD already. You already knew how this turns out. You already knew that you get your happily ever after. So that's how the Empress energy is. That's how in my channeling, that's how you were. You were sitting there playing checkers and you knew you were going to win. This other person was like, thought they might be a good match for you, and you let them think that, but you sat there like, I know I'm gonna win this. That's Empress energy. I already know I'm gonna win, okay? So she knows what she's building in her life and pregnant with in her body. She knows her potential, and she knows she's going to birth that into the world. It's not something she questions. She just knows her worth and she knows her potential. So that's you. And you're sitting back saying, okay, like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. There's no question whether or not she'll win. And yeah, I get 3 of Cups, which is celebration and community. So this is something that you're going to really feel like you get to celebrate, instead of maybe what you felt is like this competitor that's saying like, maybe you're not that good at this, or maybe I can beat you. Maybe now you're getting like people coming in and recognizing like, dang, you're really good at this. And you're going to get recognized for it and get to celebrate for it, and get a community around you that also believes in themselves and believes in their skills. And you're going to find a whole bunch of people that resonate with you, that you get to be in community with and celebrate with. It will feel good. It's not a bunch of people that are questioning your skill or questioning your direction or questioning, can you really have that happy? Are you sure you can have this? Yeah, I'm freaking sure. I'm really good at it. I'm celebrating it already because I already know it's coming in. And it's coming in fast with that Chariot. Anything else, Spirit? You might have been working through some recent past, something that you've been leaving behind. And so this is the 5 of Cups. You're looking at the 3 cups that you have left behind, but you have 2 cups coming right behind you. And this, I'm really getting that this might be other people trying to say, yeah, but why would you leave this behind? You know, maybe you're not so skilled. Maybe it's scary over here. Maybe this isn't all that it's cracked up to be. But you know that these 3 cups that you're sad that you're leaving, that you have a little bit of grief over because it was safe and secure and it was the life that you knew, you're a little sad, but you know this isn't meant for you. There are 3 cups that you don't even want. That for a long time you said, please take these away from me. And so, yes, you may be in an in-between point where you're saying, okay, now that's gone, and now I'm a little scared because I really hope I can move quickly towards the sun, and you can, okay? So this is you saying, no, I don't care about those 3 cups. Dude, I'm over it. I'm over it. You've already made a decision. You've already made a decision to go towards the world that you know needs you, okay? You're sitting here and you're going, I could stay in this small container in this small life, or I could go towards the world that needs me right now. We're headed towards new earth, right? And building an earth that has a higher consciousness, and we need you, all of you light workers. That's who we need, okay? So you've already made this decision. It's like you can't not make this decision, right? Because we are called to do things and we do them. So you've already made the decision, and now in your heart you have, right? You might not have stepped out yet. You might still be kind of in between these 2 worlds, but you've made your decision in your heart. So the rest doesn't really matter, does it? You're already going to win. You're already going to step forward. You already know. You might be worried about the how, but we never need to worry about the how, right? We just need to stay solid in the decision. Stay really solid in what our truth is and act from a place of our truth. And when we act from truth, it all works. The thing is you are moving forward, but you're allowed to move forward slowly this time. Maybe in the past you have been more impulsive and like, okay, this is my calling, I'm gonna go do that. I know I can resonate with that. Like, oh, it's my calling, I have to do it tomorrow, and I have to do all these things, and I have to make it perfect. And this Knight of Pentacles is saying, we're not doing that. This is gonna be super sustainable. This is gonna be easy. You're gonna step into your calling, and it's just like natural. It's just like, go into the store. It's gonna be easy. Just like playing checkers and winning every time. I don't know, I'm just good at it. I just win every time. I've got this simple board, and I've got these simple game pieces, and I show up and I beat everyone, and I'm just good at it because you know what? God has equipped me with all the skill that I need to be successful at this thing that the universe needs me for. So we're going to take deliberate, slow, calculated action moving forward to make sure that this is super sustainable, that this works for us, that we're not bringing in that toxic masculinity energy that we have that's like, go, 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 do, kill ourselves, prove our worth. Nah. We're not doing any of that. We don't need to prove our worth. We're the Empress. We are like the most worthy, and we know it, okay? So if we're the most worthy and we know it, and we know that it's rushing in, and we know that we're gonna have the sun, then we can chill, right? The guy playing checkers wasn't like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna win, so I'm gonna like rush this game and do this trickery and not come from no, they're like, I win every time. Take your time, dude, because I know I'm winning this game, and like, yeah, do all your fancy footwork, but I'm a winner, so I ain't worried. I'm laying down my bricks one by one in a way that feels aligned and stable for me. And that's this Knight of Pentacles here, walking forward on this secure path that will bring in money. Yes, it's going to bring in money. It's going to bring in resources and abundance, but we're not going to do it in a hasty way. We're going to be laid back. We're going to step into our calling it's just the next thing we're doing. That's how easy it is. It's a game of checkers that you're really good at. Nothing to worry about. Anything else for this collective spirit? Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is luxury. This is independence. This is, she has just got all the money and this beautiful robe and this bird, and she's rich and luxurious, but real independent, right? So you're going to need to forge your own way, have the confidence, super confidence in this card, have the confidence to draw that in, the confidence, just like the checker player. He's like, I already know, like, I'm just really good at this, right? I'm just really good at this. And all of the money and the accolades and the fame and the victory will come because that's just who I am. Like, I'm spiritual royalty, baby. I'm spiritual royalty, and I'm just showing up as spiritual royalty. Like, I can't not be this great because I know who I am now. I know my worth. Anything else for this? I would love to end it there, because knowing that you're spiritual royalty, and knowing that you have a purpose and you're going away from this lack mentality. Look, there is people out here, and there's this beautiful abundance in there. And so many times we think, why can't I just get in there? And we feel a little bit like disconnected. I know as somebody that's felt really connected to spirit, I felt like very different. I'm lonely, right? Lonely from the outside world. People just don't get me. And a lot of times that can feel like we aren't with the winners. How do we get with the winners? I feel like a winner on the inside. How do I get How do I get on the inside with the winners? And it is knowing that you're spiritual royalty. It's knowing your worth. And we're going away from this, like, how do I get with the winners? To just like, you believe you're a winner. You believe you're a winner. That's how you get with the winners. And let's not forget how much you've been through and how much you've worked really hard for this and how much you are skilled. This isn't a new day for you. This is the same. You've lived so much. You've been through so many challenges. Like, you've played the game over and 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 over again. Okay? You've tapped in, you've looked inside yourself, you've done the work, you've worked on healing, you've been introspective. Like, at some point, you get to feel skilled. You get to feel like, no, I've put in the work. And you don't feel bad for the guy that shows up to play checkers with you and it's his second day and he's like, oh, why are you so good? Why are you spiritual royalty? It's like, you are too, bud. You just got to do the work. You just have to believe it. You just have to believe it. But it takes a lot of deprogramming, right? To believe it. Last message here for the collective. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I'm getting the Three of Swords here. With that lack, I'm getting the Three of Swords with overthinking, something keeping you up at night. This is heartbreak, betrayal. So, what I'm really getting here from Spirit is you've always believed that you were special in some way. Maybe not spiritual royalty, but you've always felt like you were anointed in some way by Spirit to be here. But you have stepped out in the past on your calling. You have stepped out in faith over and over again. And in other times, you were not rewarded for that. You did not feel like, although your actions were aligned, that you were getting the reciprocity that you needed. And that is holding you back a little bit. So you had some heartbreak for being like, I did show up. I have showed up. And in the past, I've showed up and like, I didn't get the receptivity that I was expecting. Like, you figure you're going to show up in this spiritual realm and be kind and spread light and love. And like, you would get light and love back. And maybe you didn't, right? Maybe you even got chastised for it, or you got some type of betrayal or somebody making fun of you or judged for it or whatever. And it was just like, cool, I'm glad I'm spiritual royalty out here trying to spread light and love. And like, I'm getting hurt. And maybe that is what's like giving you anxiety and keeping you up at night and giving you some limiting thoughts, some monkey chatter about wanting to step out this time and really go for it. Because you've really gone for it before. This isn't like, oh, I know you've been sitting on the couch and you've always dreamt of doing something and you've never done anything. No, I think I'm speaking to a bunch of people. They've done a bunch of stuff. They have tried to walk this path very intentionally for a very long time. And it hasn't been butterflies and rainbows. It hasn't been like, oh, look, all the sun's here. And because you aligned with yourself and you believed it, you got all the celebration. But Spirit's telling me now that's over. That's over. We are in a time where, and believe it or not, you didn't believe this. You still had doubts. But the more healing work that you've done, you're at a place now where you actually believe this. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You're not even looking for anything in return. You're not even looking. You're so okay with who you are and what your life looks like and how it is. And you're so used to it that like, you're not like, okay, if I do this, Spirit, you're going to do this for me. No, you're just like, this is just who I am now. You have the confidence of that checker player. Okay. Last words for this collective, Spirit. Final word. Final word, the high priestess. This is you. It doesn't matter what gender you are. This is you. The high priestess is all about intuition. She knows. She doesn't talk. She doesn't talk because she doesn't need to talk. She's that powerful. She knows what's true. She knows what's aligned. She acts from that place, and she doesn't need to tell anybody about her plans of what she's going to do or what she thinks or her opinion. She doesn't need to prove her worth. She is so divinely connected and knows her divine place here that there is no, I don't need to explain it to you. I couldn't explain it to you if I tried. So I'm not going to try. I'm just going to live in knowing my worth and knowing I'm here. I know what I need to do. I'm going to move forward in that. I'm going to have that confidence. Y'all, you are ready. And all these cards are good. You're headed towards your happiness. You're stepping into your Nine of Pentacles, your luxury, your confidence. You are spiritual royalty. You do know the decision that you want to make. You know it. At this point, you're fine with whatever you're leaving behind. You're ready, okay? And you're just gonna take small action, small, sustainable action. We are not going crazy here towards this life that you know you're destined for, you're skilled at, and will lead to your ultimate happiness, okay? I hope that this message resonated. Remember, the lighthouse can show you the shore, but you still need to steer the ship. Until next message.